Welcome again to Idle Games TV, and this time I'm gonna check out the top heroes in the Civilized Fraction over here in Idle Mania. Don't forget that this is my main option, so probably you have different kind of options. If you do have different kind of options, please drop a comment and let me know your best heroes from this fraction. So the Civilized, don't forget that I'm gonna do SSR hero top over here. Let's hope that you agree with my top, and don't forget that the pirate captain, he's a good one in the civilized fractions over here. And let's go, and as you can see in the SSR part, you have 6 heroes, and on the 6th spot over there is the sheriff. And let's check out his skills over here. So deals 280% attack damage to frontline enemies, deals 50% damage, 50% more damage to enemies who have healing buff, and reduces their effect of their buffs by 50% for 2 runs. So basically he's a counter healer. He will lower the healing effect that the enemy will have on him due to his buffs. Okay, plus 40% health, plus 40% attack, plus 40% pierce. Normal attack deals 180% attack damage, increases attack by 20%, and reduces the effect of the target's healing buffs, my bad over there, by 50% for 3 turns. So as you can see, definitely a counter healer over here. If you're gonna have a fight in the PvE, in the campaign mode, and you will find yourself fighting healers, definitely he is a good hero to have in your team. Normal attack deals 180% attack damage, increases attack by 20%, and reduces the effect of the target's healing debuff by 50% for 3 turns. My bad, I already read that, my bad. Okay, when an enemy hero dies, heals for 20% health, and its next attack deals 50% more damage. So the sheriff from the civilized, from the citizens, my bad, from the citizens, no, civilized, man, what? My bad, sorry guys. Okay, so sheriff from the civilized on my top 6 over here, and my number 5 goes to the magnetic dwarf over here. Taste my lightning, a good hero to have. As you can see over here, so support and AoE, survival and single stuff, core hero, support, enemy weaken, team enhancement, and team damage reduction. Let's check out over here, magnetic momentum, so deals 188% attack damage to all enemies, reducing the attack of 3 enemies by 30% and increasing the attack of 3 allies by 40% for 3 turns. Prefers target with higher attack, my bad. Okay, the second one, magnetic control, 40% health, 35% attack, 40% ability damage. The third one, normal attack, now attacks all enemies, dealing 100% attack damage and reducing their defense by 20% for 3 turns. Upon entering a battle, increases allies damage reduction by 20% for 3 turns, can only be triggered once. If this skill would get an upgrade, like for example, let's say it will trigger after 3 rounds, after 5 rounds or something like that, definitely he will be in a much more better spot on my list. But the fact that this damage reduction will let's say engage in the first 3 rounds, that's quite a big huge minus for him. Okay, so magnetic dwarf over here was in my top 5 from the civilized, and in my top 4, ladies and gentlemen, onion knight, my bad, onion rings, I was thinking about onion rings. Okay, so vendetta, check out the skill. So deals 155% attack damage to all enemies, has 50% chance to silence the targets for 2 turns. So definitely he is the silence hero over here. He's the one that will put silence. Probably he has the best silence percentage, if I remember correctly, in the game. So after he's gonna put the enemies for with the silence skill for the next 2 rounds, he negates the control effect for 2 turns as well. the Knight Spirit over here, plus 30% critical chance, plus 60% critical damage, plus 30% health, and plus 30% attack. That's quite a good improvement over here. When an enemy hero dies, gains 30% critical damage and 50% attack for the next 5 turns. Okay, so punctured, his fourth skill over here. Normal attack has a 100% chance to deal an additionally 200% attack damage to the target and have a 50% chance to silence them for 2 turns. So definitely a 65% chance over here. Let's check him out. So survival, quite low, but he's gonna be a control hero, single and AoE. So definitely a control hero, a good control hero. Core hero, DPS, critical damage bonus, silence and enhances after enemy death. Alright, so the Onion Knight over here was in my top 4. My top 3, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Night Eagle.
Did I gain weight recently?
Definitely a good hero to have, probably 3rd or 2nd place, but I decided to put her on the 3rd place over here. So let's check out the skills. So deals 250% attack damage to 4 random enemies, causing them not able to gain energy when they take damage, and have 35% chance to silence them for 2 turns. So she's gonna, let's say, stop the gaining energy for your enemy, and also has a chance to silence them as well. Definitely a good skill over here. Plus 30% health, 30% attack, 30% critical, and plus 82 speed. Nice. Okay, normal attack deals an additional damage equals to 12% of the target maximum's health, but no more than 5% of the Knight's Eagle attack damage, and erases the target's temporary buffs. So most probably some of you guys will think that she's the best one to have from the Civilized, but definitely there are 2 more heroes that will have much more better skills, so stay tuned. Okay, so the 4th skill over here, Soft Technique. When it takes damage that's more than 10% of its maximum health, reduces the damage by 40% and heals for 100% attack. You can use her as a tank, a main tank as well, when you can change your squad over there in order for you to see their best positions. So don't forget the Night Eagle over here, so control and AoE hero, so core hero, DPS, silence, survivalist, and high initiative. Okay, and my top pick for number 2 is the Grey Wizard over here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's check out his skills, but before that, check out this man, almost perfect hero over here. So survival, core hero, healing, sustaining, healing, silence, and survivalist. Definitely him and the druid in your team, man, oh my god. Okay, so Mana Storm over here deals 272% attack damage to 4 random enemies and heals all allies for 120% attack for 6 turns. 30% attack, 25% health, 35% critical chance. Normal attacks heal for 120% attack for 3 turns and grants 30% attack for 3 turns. So check out the skill, definitely a good one. The store magic over here, when its health drops below 50%, it has a 100% chance to silence all enemies for 1 turn and gains 120% critical damage for 6 turns. Definitely a good skill. Can only be triggered once, that's honestly too bad, but it will do the trick for you. So don't forget the Grey Wizard over here. He's from Civilized and he's a priest. And let's go back and let's check out the number 1, ladies and gentlemen. The number 1 is Guan Yu.
Everything.
Don't forget him, definitely a good hero. He's quite new in the game, hope you will get him. And let's check out his skills. So Dragon Strike deals 220% attack damage to 4 random enemies, gains 30% attack for 3 turns and heals all allies for 200% attack. Definitely he's gonna be a healer also. Okay, plus 40% attack, plus 40% health, plus 40% ability damage. Okay, when it health drops below 50%, gains 100 energy, 100 speed and 50% health. Can only be triggered once. and unite us all. This is the skill that put him on my top 1. So each additional alive ally will increase critical chance by 10%, critical damage by 20%, attack by 10%, and defense by 15%. Definitely a good hero to have in your squad. Okay guys, don't forget these were the civilized, so let's begin again and let me show you my list. So my number 6 was the sheriff over here, the number 5 was the magnetic dwarf over here, my number 4 was the onion knight, my number 3 goes to Night Eagle over here, my number 2 goes to the Great Wizard, and number 1, ladies and gentlemen, is Guan Yu. Definitely a good hero. Okay guys, take care, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit that like button. Bye.